kind of want to hide the
You
bad
absolutely
token out of
should hide
here.
the bad token.
I feel like I should for the beginning, but I guess just to say that, I'll prove it to everybody that it
Oh
is
my
in
goodness.
here.
Hello and welcome back to another Arkham Horror live stream. Thank you, Pap. Thank you, R. Scott, for the subscription. I super appreciate it. Hope you all are having a fantastic Friday. I know I am. I'm here with Professor Meg. We're going to be doing game 2. How are you doing, Meg?
Hello. I am excited. We were talking about it before the stream, but I did some
Ooh.
upgrades, and I am very much looking forward to
Yeah.
Jacqueline being a little
Okay,
bit
well
better,
tell me about your upgrades.
a little bit stronger. So I took 2 Eldritch Inspiration, which is a spell, uh, and I just feel like this was going to be good. I'm not sure if I should have maybe upgraded other things more, but this is a fast play when I resolve an effect on a Mystic card that triggers when, if, or after a Chaos token is revealed, and I can either cancel that effect or resolve it an additional time. So when I'm drawing the things, I can make them a lot better or a lot worse, and I
Nice. Yeah.
think it will be good. I think it'll be good. And I have the other card that lets me pull spells out of my discard, so I can also use this
That's
multiple
awesome.
times, I think, which I think is good for
Yeah,
something I
that's
paid points
absolutely
for.
yeah.
Um, yeah. And then I have a skill fearless, which is gonna help me with our horror problem because we're starting with sanity loss. But this is if a skill test is successful. If this skill test is successful, heal 1 horror or 2 horror if it succeeds by 2 or more. And I definitely know ways of succeeding by 2
Yeah,
or more. So
with all
I
your
think I'll be
chaos
able to
mag
do
manipulation. I
it.
love it. Uh
Yeah. And just to remind everyone, I do still have the man
oh
in the
no,
Pallid
so
mask
sad.
hanging out with
He's just
me
chilling.
here. He's just with Jacqueline.
Oh, I'm so happy that you got your Marvel Champions promos. I'm glad they arrived safely. Edward, don't play Arkham Horror, so just watching. Welcome. I'm glad you're just watching. It's a very, very fun game. I did not make. I made 1 card. I spent all my XP on 1 card. So we're really putting. I think that's considered putting all
Whoa.
your eggs in one basket, right?
You
All
spent all
4,
4,
all
or did you
4.
save some?
And so I
Okay.
have
What is it?
it's the upgraded fake credentials. And so fake credentials is the card that allows me to investigate really easily, gaining clues. And since you're kind of heading up the fighting side of things, I
Mhm.
invested and upgraded one of my fake credentials to a level 4 fake credential. And if we can get this onto the table,
Wow.
it's going to be able to stay around a lot
We'll be
longer. And
fine.
so yeah, we'll win. We'll
We'll
win.
win.
Yeah,
We'll just win.
it's a win
It's a win
condition. We put
condition
it on
now
the
for
table and
us.
it's a win condition. Yes. Running. Hey everyone, how's life? My life is good. Meg, how are you doing? Is your life good?
I am
Good.
so happy. You guys, I'm so happy. I love spring. I love it when the trees aren't naked anymore. And I just think it gets, like, so much more beautiful. I have baby birds nested in my, like, little awning thing. I have so
Yep.
much life around me. I have birds nesting that have already hatched their baby eggs, so
Oh,
there's, like, 4
nice.
baby birds in the nest. There was a deer in
Oh,
my yard
nice.
yesterday morning, just laying out. There was a bunny with the deer.
That's a Disney
Not
movie.
kidding.
They're filming a Disney movie
Um,
in your yard.
I know. I had to chase the bunny away because I
Oh,
was
yeah.
afraid my dog would eat it. So all of that is going on, but that does mean I have to
Oh,
buy a lawnmower.
I dude, my
Yeah.
backyard, it has been raining so much here. I assume you've been getting rain too. You're pretty close, yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's very,
Yes.
very grassy
And
now. It's
yeah,
beautiful
yeah, the
grass.
grass is really thick and really tall. I was able to mow about 60% of my yard yesterday because my backyard just like it's so like if I run my lawnmower through it, it like I like my lawnmower sinks into the mud. Like that's how much mud there is. I'm like, I don't know how to do this anymore.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Literally, what do you
I'm waiting
do?
for it to be June, I guess. I don't know. Stop have it stop raining.
Yeah,
Oh my
not your
goodness.
problem.
Alrighty, well, we are here to play some Arkham Horror. We are playing Scenario 2, The Last King. This one has a much shorter introduction. You want to read it or you want me to?
Oh, if you want to, I forgot to pull that up on the iPad, so I'll pull it up for.
Uh, Cry says use scissors. Oh,
Although
jeez.
actually, no, Sim.
Oh,
I
nice.
think I never closed it, so I actually
Nice.
could.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, I'll read this and you can read the cards. How about that? Scenario 2, The Last
Okay.
King. If anyone has the answers to the questions that burn in your mind, it's the cast and crew of The King in Yellow. With no other leads to pursue, you put on your best clothes and head to 1452 Atlantic Avenue, where a woman named Constance Dumaine is hosting an event in celebration of the play's one night engagement in Arkham. There you go. So
Okay.
we're going.
That is
Yeah,
very short.
I feel like we.
I love the debate, and
Yeah,
then that was all it
I
was.
feel like we read for a long time yesterday, but we're going to a party. Yeah. Oh,
Yesterday.
yesterday. Everything's yesterday at this point.
It really was. Okay, yeah,
All
that's
right.
literally all there is.
All
All right,
right.
I
So
believe
what?
in us. I do love the
Yes.
1452
Right.
Atlantic
Right.
Avenue.
I very much enjoy this scenario. This is a scenario I enjoy. So we have set up our map here. It's kind of the house of 1452 Atlantic Avenue, and there are different people that we can interact with in each one of these rooms, except for the foyer where we have started. But basically, we're gonna try and um, win some of these people over and get some information out of them. I do think I have to place.
We're gonna schmooze.
So I actually need to place 3 clues on um each one of these party goers, and each one of these party goers is going to have an action where we can get clues, and once we get the last clue off of them, then we get to flip them and maybe get a benefit or learn something that we need to know about our life. So do you want to?
Okay.
Yeah,
I do
it's
love
fun.
it.
It's a fun one. You want to read the agenda and act?
Yes. Fashionably late. As you pull up as you pull up to the manor, you notice that something is wrong. Oh no. A trail of blood leads up to the porch steps, and the front door is smashed. Muted music comes from within the house. It's warped and discordant notes painful to your ears. Has the madness of the King in Yellow already made its way here? Ooh. Alright. And then Act 1A. Discovering the truth. This isn't a party, it's a madhouse. But for some reason, the guests are too deluded to notice. Very few of them are sane, and many of themselves horrors to your eye. Perhaps you can talk to them to learn more about the King in Yellow. Forced. When an investigator is eliminated by defeat or resignation, place each of that investigator's clues on this act instead of placing them at his or her location. Objective. Find as many clues as you can, then get out of this awful
Alrighty, that seems
place.
easy enough. That seems
Let's
easy enough.
go! I'm sure. I'm sure. That's a very easy objective.
And we are starting in the foyer, which has a resign action.
Mm.
So, having found valuable information about the production, you depart and plan your next move. There you go. And Meg, can you see the people that are at each location? Okay, sweet, good.
Yes. Yes. I generally have them pulled, and
Edward, that seems easy enough. Nelson, no.
I believe I have the right
Yes.
ones.
Okay, sweet. So yeah,
Um, so we
you can
can
resign at
resign at
any
any
time. The
time.
goal is to get as many.
It just
There
yeah.
there is no progression at this point. So we are gonna stay here until we die or we resign. Um,
Okay.
I will say, I will
Um,
reiterate, and the strategic advice was written on the card. Find as many clues as we possibly can. Yep, yep, yep.
obviously. Obviously. I am no fool. Okay, so we start with
5
five
cards and
cards,
5
five
resources,
resources.
and if you draw any
Oh
weakness, you set
yeah.
it aside, and you draw backup, and then you will mulligan by setting any cards aside if that you want.
Okay, I think that fighting might not be like the immediate thing
Fighting may not be the immediate thing.
we need to
Running,
worry about.
no winning this mission. You can lose the mission if you both die. Oh, I guess you don't really lose. Arkham is all this kind of fail forward idea, and so you can lose the mission by both dying. You're gonna have some negative benefit or negative impact there, but yeah, we're going to see how much information we can gather is kind of the goal.
Such information. I'm sure.
And I was really hoping to get some fine clothes.
I am okay with what I drew, but not crazy about it. You know.
Oh,
I got the
nice.
voice of Ra, so I'll start
Let's
with a
go.
million
Nice.
resources.
And they kill your heroes in the comments. Scenario hint: play the game. Thanks, FFG.
I did get my new fancy card, but I'm not sure if I have something I want it for yet. So we'll see. All right. Uh,
We
and
are
is this it?
ready.
Are we ready?
I think
Are
we're
we
just
just
going.
going? All right.
So we're in the foyer. There is
Whatever you want to
two
do, Nelson.
resources, or there are two clues there. Ashley, we can get a clue from her by spending 2 actions there. That's a parlay action. There is Constance Dumaine, parlay test book 3, and if you succeed, we get 1. There's Jordan Perry up in the gallery, where we can only test parlay if we have 10 or more resources. So, so
Oh,
that may be a route that you
beautiful.
want to take. Um,
I think I should take the boys because Sebastian is also test
okay,
brain.
Sebastian is test brain, and Ishimaru is also test brain, and she's directly above us in the courtyard. And so, if you want to,
Okay.
yeah, there's so these two over here are brains. These two are books. That seems like a good plan for me. To me,
Yeah.
alrighty. You want to go first then?
Sure. So let's see. I will gain one resource for real. I gotta remember how to play what I'm playing. So that wouldn't matter. Okay. So
Everything is connected to everything. Oh, you're fine.
sorry, I'm trying to read because this is this sounds so silly. I'm trying to read. Is anytime when, if, or after? Which is so funny because they must have had to because this is gain one resource, reveal 3 random tokens from the chaos bag. For each thing revealed, gain an additional. So it never says that. They're nuts that they thought of everything. Like it's just
Yeah.
mind blowing.
Running, so get as many points as you
Okay.
can, and that affects the rest of the campaign. Yes. Yeah. And each one of these are double-sided cards, and each one of them says that whenever you take the last point or the last clue from them, you'll flip and read, and that'll give you information about the campaign, which could affect potential future decisions. And so I would say it's not only we're trying to get as many clues as we can, we may not want to necessarily shotgun the amount of or what clues we're going for. We may want to focus on one, get all of that to kind of get that information. Basically, we're schmoozing the party goers to try and understand what's going on with the play. Yeah.
Nelson, I already
Oh,
drew the
nice.
bad one. Just for the record. It's good for this. It's
Okay.
actually good for this one, but I already did it, so that's for the counter. So I'm gaining 1, 2, 3,
Jeez, that's
4,
awesome.
5 resources.
Heck yeah,
So
let's
I'm
go.
already at 10. Yep. And that's for
That's
one
amazing.
card. 3. And it was a free card to play. Uh there we go. Okay. So I played that, and that spell goes away, because it's not that kind of spell. And then, because only spells with spell slots stay in
Yeah,
play?
not
Would
not
that be correct?
necessarily, but that is a good rule of thumb.
Yeah, because I know how some stay in play
There,
that I can use them. I guess, should I
so
leave Voice
here,
of Round play?
um, it's gonna say asset or event. Yeah,
Oh,
events
it's
will
an
go to your
event. It's an
discard
event.
pile. Assets will stay.
Beautiful. Okay. So that was one. And now, who is the person with the
Jordan
resources? It's
Perry is
Jordan.
up here in the top right. You need 10 or more resources.
So I can't really reach him and do it.
And that's also a book
Okay.
test,
So should I?
which may be fine. Which may be fine. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. And I can probably manipulate it later. Alright, so then the girl above me wants me to
The
have
girl
6
above
cards.
you is, yes, 6 or more cards in hand. You can test brain 2. And then the guy Sebastian is in the top left, and he is a brain test of 3, but you don't have to have any prereq of anything.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna move up towards
All right.
Constance first. And then I'll use
All
her
right.
to go to Jordan
So the courtyard
after.
has a shroud of 5. It has 0 clues on it. After you enter the courtyard, discard the top card. Oh,
No, Nelson. No, sorry,
oh.
I'm gonna go to the other
So
girl.
who knows what's happening?
Sorry.
Oh,
Constance.
Constance Dumas.
Unless you want to put her in the
No, these are
courtyard.
random.
Yeah.
Cunning linguist. This looks familiar. Cunning linguist is um who I'm playing with this, not streaming. I'm playing with them.
Aw.
Okay, so this is, yeah, this
This
looks
looks
familiar.
like
That's
it.
weird. So we got the living room here. This has a shroud of 3. This has a reaction. After you perform a parlay action in the living room, you get to draw 1 card. This is group limit once per phase. Now you're over here in the
Ooh,
living room.
beautiful.
Constance Dumas.
Alright, so I guess I will parlay with her, but I have already used my
Okay,
ability. So, you know, I'm just going for it.
nice.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it and hope this works. So my book is 3. What am I
3.
testing? 3. So
3 to
I'm
3.
just testing 3 to
What's the worst
3.
that could
But I
happen?
might as well. Oh, or I could just do something else though, like draw a card,
Well, okay, so if you
right?
do the parlay test, there is a reaction here that you can draw a card.
I
So
can draw a
might
card,
as well just.
and that's
Correct.
regardless
Correct.
even if I fail the test? Oh, okay, great. Okay. Well then, -2. So I
But
don't do
you can
it,
exhaust
but
and draw a card.
I
Yeah.
get to draw a card
Nice.
anyway. Yay. Alright, and that is my
Nice.
turn.
I think I'm just gonna do, what's the worst that could happen here? I'm gonna kick the Hornet's Nest. I'm gonna search the top 9 cards of the encounter deck for a non-elite enemy and spawn it engaged
Yes.
with you instead of its normal spawn location. Then discover 1 clue at our location and gain X resources where X is the enemy's health value. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Oh, we got the shear of the sign. That's
Beautiful.
a take 1 horror, they get +3 fights until the end of the invest. It's their health value. So that's 2. If I go Seer of the Sign, I do get 4 resources. That seems pretty good. Let's do that. Yeah. 4 is nice.
4
So
is
Seer of the
nice.
Sign, non-elite enemy, spawn and engage with you instead of its normal spawn location. Then discover 1 clue at your location. So I'm going to take this clue. And Seer of the Sign, when it engages me, it deals 1 damage to me and 1 damage to itself. So, and then I get 4 resources. That seems pretty good. Yeah.
That is pretty good. And it already has a
Yes.
damage.
So that's my first action. Second action, I'm going to use 2 of these resources to play Beguile onto Seer the Sign. This is actually my free action. And so attach Beguile to a non-elite enemy at your location. Either move the attached enemy to a revealed connecting location or perform a basic investigate or evade at its location. If you fail, we have to discard Beguiled. Don't fail.
Don't fail.
Okay. That's good. That's good to know. Um, Yeah, we
We
have
failed
failed enough.
enough.
Now it actually only has a 1 evade, so I could probably just evade it if I wanted to. Um, but we will go ahead and parlay. So this is actually another free action. So we're going to perform a basic
Beautiful.
investigate of 2 here at the foyer.
Okay. Are you adjusting it at all or
Good
just
question. Minus, nah, we'll just go 2.
alright.
Let's go. Okay, so I get
-1.
this, and
Okay.
good. No more bad luck.
No more bad luck.
And Do I go Griff? No, Griff just gets me more resources. I feel like that's not a weak spot for me right now. I'm gonna try and evade the Seer of the Sign. We're just gonna go 4-1. Let's see what happens there.
Now they won't attack the
No, they
people,
will not.
right?
They will not.
Or will they? Okay. All
Yep.
right. You're drawing, right?
-4. No,
-4.
that's sad. Not
Not as
finished.
good.
Yet
A
04.
little
um,
worse.
I could see and send the Seer of the Sign up to you and have it attack you. That seems mean though. Uh, I could.
You could.
Let's go. Let's just do it one more time. Nah, I don't want to do it one more time.
One
Yeah,
more.
but then he just engages me again. Well, if you're moving, that okay, yeah, let's do it
Yeah.
one more time. And then he won't attack me, which would
Okay.
be nice. Nice. Alrighty, so
0.
Seer of the Sign is now exhausted in the foyer, and that is my action. Sweet.
Beautiful.
Edward Nelson, as I've said, I've not played the game before, but what's the worst that could possibly happen? A cosmic horror game probably isn't the best. That's fair. That's fair.
I feel like we're
Okay,
fine.
so enemy phase, there are no unexhausted
We've got
enemies, and so we're gonna ready, which means that this Seer of the Sign re-engages me. I'm gonna draw a card, and then we're gonna gain a resource. Nines, welcome.
it. Yep.
How you doing? Are we playing this remotely? Yes. Yeah, so Meg is in Cleveland, I'm in Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
I also
Mm-hmm.
am
Mm-hmm.
not a fan that since Ohio decided to name all their major cities a C name, and I get them confused all the time.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
Columbus is in
yeah.
between us. That's okay though. I'm from Massachusetts, where you usually can't say a lot of the places. So
Yeah,
at least that.
I feel like the joke of the dad not knowing or like the parent not knowing the name. It's like I always do that where like Ohio cities, it's Cleveland, no, it's Columbus, no, it's Cincinnati. That's the one. Like just name every single one of them. Ugh. Alessandra, let's go. Best Hemlock character. I'm really enjoying her. I think I'm having a lot of fun with her. Okay. Yeah, what's up?
So I can have
Yes.
2 hands of things out. Can I have the same thing? Can I have
As
2
long
ritual
as they're not
candles out?
unique, they would have a star next to their name. So as long, yes. So yes, you
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I'm just holding a lot of candles around
Yeah,
me.
that's what every normal person at a party does, right? Just carries around candles.
I mean,
That's fair.
nowadays, actually. Okay. All right.
Cool. We're gonna add a doom, and then you get a card.
Oh,
Okay, so I can't help you with this. Hey, Giant Lasagna!
okay.
Thank you for the subscription. I got to meet Giant Lasagna this last month, or this last weekend. That was awesome. I'm all over the
Nelson,
place.
you to me, you literally. I hear you go. No, I can't help you with this. Giant lasagna. And I was like, what is
I wouldn't want
happening?
help with the giant lasagna, so there's that. uh, Alrighty, I cannot help you with this encounter card, which is marked by the
So
sign.
good.
On Revelation, you have to test Brain 2. If you fail, take 2 horror. The Man in the Fouled Mask is in play. Horror is
Okay.
considered direct horror, and it has +2 difficulty. The man is not in play, so you're testing Brain 2.
It's not. Okay. I'm testing brain 2. My brain is 5, so I'm feeling good. I could get rid of a candle though to make it a little better. That would be 3. I guess it's fine, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. So we'll just straight test it because I'm a 5. And
let's go.
-2,
Alrighty.
so 3.
Those are the best encounter
I'm
cards when
fine.
nothing happens.
You can't catch me
Alrighty,
now.
so Ooze and Filth is my encounter card. It says that every location gets +1 shroud, but at the end of the round, we're discarding this card.
Okay.
And now
Great.
we're back into it. Do you want to go first? Because I think I'm sending this enemy to your location. And so, are you planning on staying at this?
Well, what if I left?
Yeah, yeah. Well,
No.
that's the goal. Yeah, I was
Best
thinking you
case
were gonna
scenario.
leave. Are you leaving?
Okay. Yeah, because I could parlay,
Okay.
move,
Yeah, and
parlay.
then I can send the seer
Perhaps.
over, and then the seer is just kind of not really doing anything. We're happy with that.
She only had one clue
She
to
has
begin with?
these are on like a there's a yeah.
Oh, she has
Everyone has three.
three.
It's just like a little three sign.
Oh, okay. Because I want to do better. I want to be better. Um, all right. I am going to. I'm gonna parlay with her, but I think I'm gonna commit cards just to make sure it happens. I think I might commit that spell that I got just for the 2 books on it. Which doesn't feel good, but I feel like it's what's right for this. Now, like none of our locations will probably have clues. Is that something we can kind of just deduce?
That's probably a safe assumption.
Okay, because I have a spell that's an expensive spell anyway that I can also discard for the symbol.
Yeah.
Although if I'm successful, I only get
Right,
one from
right.
her regardless.
I'm laughing at chat, not you. So
You won't see your
yeah.
comment. Okay, I will just straight test first, but I will use my ability. So I'm testing. Gosh, this stinks. 3 to 3, does that make sense?
What's the worst
Fine,
that could
I'll
happen?
commit to.
You also have
I'm
your
committing
ability.
to. No,
Oh
I
yeah,
know,
yeah. I
fine, I'll
got
use my ability. I'm so. Okay. 1, which is bad. 2. Oh my
It's
god,
not great.
Nelson. I'm supposed to reveal 2 additional tokens. I didn't do that last time. Although maybe I did. What is the
3.
shroud
Actually
value
4.
where I am? Okay, so I lose this.
But you get to draw a card.
No. Oh, yes, for doing it there. Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, I have Arbiter of Fates.
Oh, nice.
It's my card. It's me.
Nice.
It's me. Okay, so should I test again now with
I
committing cards,
I
but
think
not
that
my ability?
I think
Sure. I think we should.
so the
For now, you're trying so
let's
hard, and
just
I'm like,
go.
let's just go.
So Jordan Perry is an easier test. He's the one where you need the 10 resources. And so you only have to test 2 on him.
Yeah. Okay, that's true. That's true. That's true.
It,
That's true. What is his
there's
how
3
many are on
there's
him?
3 on everyone.
Also 3?
Yeah.
3 on everyone. All right, fine. I'll
Okay,
move
so when
up
you
to
go into
him.
the gallery, it says after you end your turn at
The
the gallery,
gallery.
test brain 2. If you fail, place one of your clues on the gallery.
Okay, that's fine
Yeah.
because I am brain
You're
great.
brain great.
Okay, and now I will parlay with this
Okay.
gentleman
And now the
with my
shroud is only
brains, which
yeah.
is
And
already
now the or
5.
no, he also has books. He also needs books.
Why did I think it
Sebastian
was
on the
not?
other side, he needs brains over here. And then so
Yeah.
does Ishimaru.
Okay. Okay. All right. So he also wants books. Just gonna test it and see what happens. Ah, Nelson, why is this so hard? Okay, I'm gonna add 1. I'm gonna discard and add 1 because I don't care about this card anyway. So that's 4 to
That
2.
seems good.
Can I pay 1 more? I can't. So what is
Bummer.
-3? I don't do
Jeez.
it by
This
1.
chaos bag is so
I'm so
this
unlucky
chaos bag, man.
today.
Yeah, nines, we're at 1 doom. This chaos bag is mean.
That's all. Yeah, I know. I'm mad at it. I'm not.
That's
I'm mad
fair.
at this game.
That's reasonable.
All right. Oh, and then at the end of my turn, I have to test. That's what it is. It's that I'm testing brain too. Although I don't even have a clue, so I'm not doing it.
Oh no, so oh yeah, yeah, yeah. There. So go ahead
Yeah.
and do the test because
I mean,
there's
should
if
I
you drill some of these
just
negative
to
symbols, there are some that can't be that can
more
have some repercussions
repercussion?
on them.
I got this one, which is just negative X. So
Sweet.
we're fine. I would have lost it, but everything's fine.
Alrighty. I am going to. I guess we might as well. No, I don't need to. We're gonna use Beguile. We're gonna send um Se- Seer of the Sign over to the living room. Yeah,
Away.
that's a free action. I'm gonna spend my
Mm-hmm.
second act or my first action to move up to the ballroom. So after you perform a parlay action in the ballroom, I can gain 2 resources. Alrighty then. That's limit once per phase. So I've used 1 action. I have an additional action during my turn which can only be used to parlay. I wonder, does anyone know in chat how that interacts with Ashley, who is I spend 2 actions to parlay? Would it just cost me 1 action to parlay? I don't know. I think it would only cost me 1. If it cost me more, let me know. So I'm just gonna spend the 1 action to parlay with Ashley to get a clue. Hey
Hey,
Ashley.
Ashley.
And then I get 2 resources.
Beautiful.
Oh, I flipped the wrong one. Okay. I got another action. What am I doing with my life? You know what? Let's just go ahead and drop these fake credentials. Let's spend 2 to drop the fake credentials. Well, yes, free Ashley. Thank you, Nines. I appreciate it. And there we go. Alrighty. So, enemies. This enemy does not hunt. It doesn't do anything. So we'll leave it right there. And it's refresh time. So we'll get a resource, draw a card, and unexhaust everything.
Okay. I have 12 resources.
One of the 2 parlay actions can be your free action. Sweet. Okay. Awesome.
I'm also now at 7 cards, so I should play some.
Yeah, hand limit is 8. So and you do need
Yeah.
6 to parlay with Ishimaru, which like I have a lot
Oh,
more
that's
resources than I
true.
thought I was gonna have. And so if you want to come down and work on
Mm-hmm.
Ishimaru, because she takes brain, and I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
have my 10 resources, I can come up and work on Jordan if you want.
Okay.
Let's see where the Mythos phase takes us. York, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
That's
it
fair.
can throw a wrench into a lot of the plans. So
Things
we got
might
tough
change.
crowd. This is your card. Put tough crowd. I do not like the art on this. Not the biggest fan of the art. That looks a little creepy to me. Um, put tough crowd into play
Mm.
next to the agenda deck. Each investigator must spend 1 additional action to parlay. At the end of the round, discard tough crowd. Yeah.
Ew.
My card is Ancient Evils. This is
Gross.
the worst card in the game. Place 1 Doom on the current agenda. This can cause it to advance, which it will cause it to advance.
Uh,
You get to play the game less now.
that
Yeah,
doesn't
right?
feel
Right?
fair.
Ah,
So we should
yep.
go to
1B
1B
right
right
away.
away?
You want to read it?
Wow. It's up to you. I'm just shocked. Are you sure?
Yeah,
Are you sure this should
it
happen?
yeah. I really don't like this mod set. It's like okay. All right. If it isn't our final guest, the Doorman announcements, Miss Divine, your presence here has been long awaited. The woman wears a devilish dress and a similar grin. I love that sentence. I was talking to Cunning when we were reading this. I love that sentence. The woman wears a devilish dress and a similar grin. I
Mm.
just think that's so like I know exactly what it's talking. Yeah. You
Mm-hmm.
swear you've seen the symbol on her amulet before. Well, now the real party can begin, she declares, and heads off to mingle with the other partygoers. Find each bystander asset with the fewest clues on it. Uh, the bystander asset with the fewest clues on it. Spawn this.
I think just
Spawn
Ashley.
the set aside. Oh, oops. I think actually. No, it's probably over here. Constance Domain. Um, at that enemy's asset or at that enemy's location. And then shuffle. So Constance Domain is a 4/6/1 hunter. When she is exhausted, she gets +3 fight. So she's gonna engage me. No, that's not right. Diana
Yeah, I was gonna say
Duvine.
mine says the set aside. Yeah, Diane Divine.
Where? Oh, she was in the encounter deck. Okay, I was like that doesn't sound like what she did last time I played this. uh,
There's one called Young Psychopath.
so Diana Devine, she's aloof, so each investigator at the location cannot discover or take control of clues. At the beginning of the enemy phase, find the bystander asset with the fewest clues on it, and she moves to that asset's location if able. So she's going to be moving around, and we're not going to be able to gain these clues. She's protecting the partygoers. We don't want to get caught trying to get some partygoers.
And can I
You
not
can
kill
you can.
her?
Uh, so she's a two three
Okay.
two. Yeah.
I want to kill everyone.
Um,
But she
she
doesn't
does
do
not do
damage
damage.
or something?
She is aloof, and so you would have
Interesting.
to use an action to engage her. She's not going to normally engage you.
Okay. Interesting.
And then we got
Interesting.
fashionably late. That's not what I'm supposed to read. I tossed away the wrong one. Yeah. More and more, this place continues to fall into madness, transforming before your very eyes. When this agenda would advance by reaching its doom threshold, instead remove all doom in play and randomly resolve one of the sickening reality cards underneath the scenario reference card. If there are no cards underneath, then we advance it
Oh gosh. That sounds amazing. That sounds really
yeah,
exciting
right?
for us
Right?
to do.
Okay. Well, there's that. And we're into ours. So basically she's running around stopping conversations. Great. Yeah. All right.
All right. So we have to spend an extra action to parlay, so
Mm-hmm.
that's easier for you, but that sounds like I'm probably only gonna parlay once this round.
Yeah. Do you have 6 cards in your
Mhm.
hand? Oh, okay.
I think I have 7.
So this is the Ishimaru in the
Yeah.
courtyard requires a brain test, but you have to have 6 cards.
Mhm. Yeah, it's whether or not I do it where I am, which is harder, or leave. But
I
I
think it's
think it's
probably
probably
worth it to
worth it to
leave.
leave. Okay. So
Yeah.
I will do you want me to go first? Okay. I will go
All right.
to the girl in
So
the
the
courtyard.
courtyard. After you enter the courtyard, discard the top card of the encounter deck. If it's an enemy, draw it. It is an enemy. Hey, you got an enemy. So you got the puppet of
Great,
Hasura.
great.
After the puppet engages you, you must either take 1 horror or it gets +3 fight until the end of the investigation phase. And
Great.
he's a two
I
two
love that for
three.
me.
He's a
Say it
two
again?
two three. Yeah, yeah. So
No, no,
he
no,
can
the
either
his
get +3 fight, making him a 5/2/3, or you can take a horror.
okay. Um, so that showed up for me just
Yeah.
going there. So I moved, and now I have
I
to do
have
something.
I have
But he's
a stir the pot. Um takes this card is tough for me because every single one of my cards is a parlay card. So it's costing me an additional action each time to parlay. So to play any of my cards. Um but I do have a parlay where I can do 2 damage to everybody at the location. If I
Everybody?
succeed, I deal 2 damage to each enemy at your location. Um,
I'd be able to kill it next round. I think I'm gonna try to
okay.
evade it and then kill it next round.
So totally normal party. Cultists should be on any party. No big finale without. Yeah, right. Yeah, you want your party, you want your house party to have 1 or 2 cultists, right? Like that's just a house rule going forward.
At least a redeemed one. Okay, so if I play a card, he's gonna attack me
1-1.
for. Okay, so I think that's worth doing. Well, I haven't used my thing yet. What
That's a
is his
3.
evade? It's also 2? A 3. Okay, then I'll do this. So I'm gonna play a card, so I'm gonna take 1/1. Because he sucks. And I'll pay my 3 for that. So I now have Ineffable Truth, which is a spell. And basically I can use it to evade with my
Oh, nice.
brain
Nice.
instead. So we'll put the charges on it, and then I'm gonna spend 1 now to evade. So it's gonna use my brain, which is already a 5, and I haven't used my ability yet, so I'll drop 2. 5. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
supposed to draw an
You
extra
draw an extra,
one. Why
you
do
draw
I'm
3 total,
I'm
yeah.
not doing this correctly, but either way, I can cancel those 2. So I'm at 6, so I
Nice.
obviously evade him. But I'm just kind of
Okay.
chilling there. That's just kind of pumping us up for next round. Next round, I can evade him again and then probably
Cool.
cast a
Okay.
spell on him.
Sweet.
Oh, and I lose a resource because I used a +1 though. But I don't mind that. Okay.
Cool.
That's everything for me. Super smooth. Everything went fine.
Just like we
Exactly
drew
like
it up.
planned.
Um, I think I'm going to go through the courtyard. There's a chance that I draw an enemy as well, but if I draw an enemy, I do have that like AOE damage, and so it kind of solves a lot of our problems. But if I don't draw an enemy, I'm not going to spend the action on that, and I'm going to let you hang out with the puppet. I'm going to move
Oh, cool.
here. Discard is
Thanks.
not an enemy, so my second action, I'm going to move up to Jordan Perry. So I have 2 actions left. If I no, I don't. I don't have. Hmm. Actually, I guess before I go up, I'm going to play Grift. So choose an enemy at your location. Test feat 0 for each point that you succeed by. Uh, gain 1 resource. So I'm gonna go ahead and just test 4 to 0. This is gonna take
Okay.
Woohoo! Okay, so that's 4
Yeah.
resources. That's pretty hype. But now
Beautiful.
Jordan really wants to talk to me because I have a stupid amount of resources. Okay, so moving was 1, parlay was 1 because it cost me 1 extra, and then my final action, I'm gonna hang out here with Jordan, which actually would make me need to test brain. I would have to place one of my clues on the gallery, which is super easy to get back. So let's just go ahead and test 5
Mm,
to 2. I'm gonna commit a guts.
okay. Let's see.
Woohoo! So
-1.
guts gets to draw me into
Yay.
Eldritch Tongue. I totally forgot I had this card. That's cool. Alrighty. That's me.
Okie dokie.
So at the beginning of the enemy phase, find the bystander asset with the fewest clues, which is still Ashley's, so she's gonna stay there. The enemies don't do anything, so we'll go into refresh. The puppet is going to
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
unexhaust and engage you. Put that right there. Seer doesn't do
mm-hmm.
anything. Nothing else resets. This goes here. We get a.
Oh, I drew my flame
Oh,
card.
nice. Good. Good. Good.
Beautiful. I mean, it's still gonna take a little bit, but
not really run into this issue in a while where I have to get a higher denomination worth of money because I've run out of slots up here.
I
That's
know, I'm at 11.
yeah.
Yeah, but I want to play my cards. But we have so many things we have to do.
And then I draw a card into unexpected courage. Let's go. Nice. Alrighty. Feeling good. Feeling good. Top of the round, we're gonna add our first doom. Then your card. Hey, Roach Swarm. You got another enemy. Um, its fight
Oh,
value
great.
is equal to that of its of the location, so it's 5. Um, so depending on what I
Okay.
draw, I may come down and use my AOE to just 2.
What is its health?
So
I might just flame that first, maybe. Or you're saying you could
I
kill
could
both
kill
of
both of
them?
them with one card, yeah. Um,
Okay.
and it may just be worth
I feel like
taking
that's what we should do.
taking.
I love killing, but
Oh.
I feel like I gotta give it up
Hey, I got a
sometimes.
Seer of the Sign. I got an enemy here. So after the Seer of the Sign engages you, take a damage and deal a damage to it. So I now have this enemy, which I may not be doing what I told you I would be doing. Huh. Yo, what's up?
Nelson?
You
I
think
think
I
you
have
have
to?
to.
Alrighty. Yeah, well, there you go. Hold me to my word. That I respect that. Uh, alrighty. So that slowed us down a little bit. Um, I guess I don't have to. I could evade parlay once with Jordan, come down and stir the pot and kill everything here, and then that would leave you free to do whatever you wanted to. Um, or
You feel like you can.
if you wanted to take some shots at these guys. Hmm.
I would do it slowly because I have to get my spell into
And then you
play,
would take
is
2
the
attacks of
issue.
opportunity, and that's I think that's the tough part. So I think it's
Mhm.
better. I think we're better off if I come
Mhm.
down and I try and help out there.
Yeah, sadly I don't have a
Yeah.
faster way to
Okay,
do
so
it.
I'm going to attempt to evade.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna yeah, grumble grumble. I'm gonna attempt to evade the Seer of the Sign. So I'm gonna go 4 to 1.
Okay.
No
And
whammies.
we got
Let's
a
go. All right.
-1.
So he's out here.
Beautiful.
He's exhausted now.
So safe.
That's 1. I have a free parlay action, so I might as well just test with Jordan. Come down and then
Mm.
activate. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Instead of doing that, I'm gonna spend an action to play the Eldritch Tongue. So this comes in with 4 charges, and it's allows me to play events with parlay from my discard pile at the cost of 1 charge. And so now I can use this AOE
Interesting.
again in case it whiffs. Then I'm going to spend my
Mm.
third action to move down to you. We will discard the top card of the deck. Hey, it's the Ancient Evil is the card that we hate. So we get rid of that, which is
Yay.
nice. Yeah.
That's insane.
And then I'm going to stir the pot.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend 3,
Yeah.
parlay, and I get a free parlay action. Choose an enemy at your location and test book X, where X is the combined damage and horror value. So I'm going to go Roach Swarm, and that's going to be 1. So I'm testing 4 to 1. If I succeed, deal 2 damage to each enemy at your location. If I succeed by 2 or more, I can disengage from each enemy and move to a connecting location. So that,
I feel like should I just use my ability now? Because
yeah,
you're
yeah,
with
yeah.
me.
I think so. I think so.
Okay.
Draw 3.
So we'll draw 3. Should I commit anything?
I
Or you
think
think
4 to
4 to
1
1
with
with
the
the 3 is
3.
fine? Okay. -1.
Is that oh, -1? Okay, sweet. Okay.
Yeah, because I can cancel these other two. We're fine.
Woo!
We didn't
Nice.
get the really
So
bad one.
these two take 2 damage. And then since I did succeed by 2 or more, I could move to another location. Do I want to do that? I don't
Well, this person's easy for me, so
yeah,
maybe.
but I think the only place I'm going to come back down to the ballroom.
Okay.
Nines, how do we get rid of Ancient Evil? Whenever you enter the courtyard, you have to discard the top card of the deck. If it's an enemy, then you spawn and engage with you. And so, um, we discarded the top, which was Ancient Evils, but it's not an enemy. So, best case scenario, honestly.
We are fine.
Alrighty, that's me. That's me.
Okay, and I have not gone yet this
Correct.
turn? This round? Okay, so, and I'm completely
Yes.
free
Yes.
of all my worries. Okay, well then I think I should just parlay first. Maybe even 3 times? Should I play things? I feel like I should learn my lesson and play something in case something comes to attack me. So I will pay 3 to put my
Nice.
flame into play. I'm gonna do this right. I'm gonna pay 3 to put my robes into play, which makes this cheaper. And then I'll wait. I'll parlay twice first,
Okay.
because I have my evade still. I'll put my robes into play first, and that's good enough for me. We'll move this damage over here. Okay. Then I will parlay twice, hopefully. And do I still have 6 more cards? Oh, that's a good reason not to play my other card.
Oh, but you still have 6. You still have 6.
Genius.
Oh, that's nice.
Genius level here. I have exactly 6. Alright, but I only get one thing, so here we go. And I got the skull, which is reveal another token. If you fail, place 1 doom. Uh-oh. I got this one, which is the shroud value. Oh no. So we did fail by 2. Which means place 1 doom on a lunatic enemy in play. But is that girl a lunatic? She's not.
Yeah, we don't have a lunatic.
So at least there's that.
No, it's on a possessed enemy.
At least.
Play, right?
Is this the last
Yes.
king?
Reveal another token. If you fail, place 1 doom on a possessed enemy in play. Does yours say something different? No way.
Mine says lunatic. Am I
That's
playing
crazy.
evil?
I bet you have
Mine
the
says lunatic.
original. This is the repackaged stuff.
Oh, and that's not like a PC word.
Oh, no, well, I think because like so potentially hypothetically some of these partygoers may turn into lunatic possessed enemies.
Ah.
No, they are
I
all
see.
written as possessed. Interesting.
So
The
I believe
reprint
nothing
says
happens.
possessed. Hope you enjoy the rest of the game. No, thank you. So MJ says that the reprint says possessed.
But either
But the
way, there's
seers
no
are
one possessed
possessed.
out. Right? Oh, I only
Yeah.
have some of them out.
So
I have the unique people that I can pull, but not the ones from the other decks, so that's what it is.
yeah, one
So
doom
Doom
goes
goes
on
on
them.
them.
That's a bummer.
Oops. Okay, so do I have an additional action still? I played a card, I parlayed once. So I should try to parlay one more time. Even though that went
I
very
think so,
poorly.
yeah. Because it shouldn't go very poorly.
Is there anything I want to... With my 6, can I now commit a card? Can I have 6 to talk to her and pay 1? I don't... Whatever, I'm not going to. She doesn't get my cards. I'm gonna call her. This one again! Oh my god.
Oh no. Well, that one doesn't matter anymore.
Well, I just need to pass. Yeah.
Woo! Nice.
Oh, I super did it.
Nice.
My good one. And I get to draw a card. Beautiful. Okay, so I did get one thing off of her at least.
And yeah. Sweet.
Uh, yeah, that's it.
There you go.
That's all.
Okay. So we're good. So at the start of the investigator phase or the enemy phase, Diane moves to um find the bystander asset with a fuse clues on it. Move Diane to that asset's location if able. I believe if there's a tie, there are two ways to go. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. I get all these rules mixed up. If it says move, do you have to choose the move? I think you would. I think you would have to
Hmm.
choose and not just like leave her at this spot.
So in Final Girl, it's literally whatever's worst for you. So whatever you don't want to happen, do that, which
That's
is
neat.
like
Yeah.
an easy way to remember and know like, well, this is the hardest possible
Yeah.
thing.
Um Chat gets to choose. Oh, okay, I like that. Chat, does Diane stay at the ballroom or does she go to the courtroom? She hang out with me or does she go hang out with Jacqueline? That's the name of your investigator, right?
Mm-hmm. Jackie.
Jackie. And what's nice is that we don't have anything else. Don't move already, so it's staying at the ballroom.
Okay.
And okay.
It was a really good conversation. Like she's not ready to go yet. Like she's about to move away, but she's like, "Oh my god, I just have to
Yeah.
tell you this one more thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, before I go."
It's it's that the Midwestern goodbye.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna draw. Hey, there's my fine clothes.
Mm,
Let's go. And we're gonna give a resource. And
okay.
I've been wanting to draw these fine clothes all last game and now this game, but it reduces the difficulty of parlay test by 2. And so all of these parlay tests out here just
Mm,
got a lot easier.
beautiful.
Unfortunately, though, we're adding a Doom, which is going to progress, but we remove all the Doom. And Meg, give me a number 1 through 5. 2,
You.
Jordan Perry. Alrighty, so sickening reality. Mr. Perry takes another puff from his cigar, and his eyes burn a deep red hue. As he exhales, his skin begins to crack and hardens into stone. Cigar smoke exudes from the fissures in his skin, and the temperature in the room rises dramatically. He clenches his hand around the chair's armrest, which crumbles to ash in an awful grasp. Each investigator at Jordan Perry's location takes one horror. That's nobody.
Oh my
Move
god. Oh
each
my god.
uh, uh, clue from Jordan to his location, flip this card to its enemy side, and switch it with Jordan. Have you seen this card, Meg? It- Dude,
I'm looking at
isn't
it
it
now and I
wild?
hate what's happening. It's so
Alrighty.
scary.
So Mr. Jordan Perry is a 282. Oof. His victory 0. And at the beginning of the enemy phase, we're gonna heal a damage from him. I hate it. He has
He has
8
8
health and he
health.
heals one every single phase.
Okay, because I really can't do that much. That's a bit above me.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's fun.
Okay. Everything's fine. I'm glad it was known we were
Yeah,
talking.
because then you have to take the horror too. But
Yeah.
I
Alright.
think at this point you could probably extrapolate what's happening in this scenario.
Yes.
uh, Kill your heroes. Do you pick characters? Or are y'all playing a precon? We both picked characters. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think Marvel Champions has a rule like that. Yeah, the Grim rule, where if you don't know how to resolve an effect, do it in the way that's worse for the players. Yeah, they say to do that so that it doesn't slow down
Yeah.
gameplay, which is nice.
Mhm.
Okay, your card. Jeez, Ancient Evils. So we're gonna place a Doom on the current agenda, but it doesn't advance, which is nice. You just place one. My card.
Okay.
You must either place one of your clues on a bystander asset in play, or take one horror and one damage. I hate that. Um,
Take it.
take the
Take
horror
the
damage. You're
You're
right.
doing fine. You got friends. Kill them.
And then it is our turn.
All right.
Huh. Okay, so I cannot take any clues from Ashley because Diane's here. Diane's hovering, and I don't want to talk to Ashley. Um, we none of us have any enemies engaged with us. I can move Seer of the Sign up to the gallery and start investigating there, and so I don't actually have to like leave, which is kind of nice.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then we
Okay.
have Sebastian. But the nice thing now is once I have to find clothes, like the brain 3 for me is a little bit easier because it's gonna be a brain of effectively 1.
Mm-hmm.
So all that to be said, I think it's important to try and get clues off of these bystanders before they turn into
Yes.
horrible things. Okay,
So I can probably handle my
let's start
girl.
with that then.
Okay. So, um, first I will play my Arbiter of Fates so that now I
Oh,
can do
nice,
my
nice.
ability twice. And then I will try to parlay twice. So I'll draw three things each time. So it's only 2 to 5. And I get to draw three. So one, woo-hoo-hoo, two, three. So
Nice,
I got the special one. So I get
nice.
to draw a card. I would discard it the although I just played a card, so I think I'll end up being fat. I think I won't. Um I'm gonna end up having to discard a card. So the question
Might
is,
as
should I
well,
just
right?
commit one? Uh well the only thing is I have some that are when would I
After
discard?
you draw in the refresh phase.
Okay, because I have one that's that reaction if I get attacked. Do we think
Yeah,
something would move toward me? Is that guy
yeah.
gonna move toward me and
Big
attack me?
Jordan's gonna come hunt you.
So then I'll just cancel his
Okay,
attack when he comes.
nice,
So that's everything for that, and then I'm gonna do it one more time. So
nice.
I got one clue from her, and now I can use my Arbiter of Fates to do it a second time. And he is
Big time
helping.
players make big time plays.
Alright.
All right,
One,
that's good. Nice.
two,
Let's go.
three.
Woo!
We're fine. -1. I
Nice.
got all of her
Which then
clues.
means,
So now we get
yep,
to flip
and you
her
get to move.
over. The pattern. In speaking with Miss Ishimaru, you discovered that she designed all of the costumes worn for tonight's performance, save for one. That stranger character. Peculiar role, is it not? For whatever reason, Mr. Engram would not allow me to change his outfit not one bit. And that mask, she scoffs. Did you know one time I found that actor? I don't even know his name. I found him drawing a strange pattern behind the backdrop for the second act. You know the one, with the two suns. He gave me a terrible stare, and I dare say I jumped right off the stage and ran. You asked what the pattern looked like, and she finds a nearby napkin and begins to draw. Her recreation is much more detailed than you expected. Rings of concentric semicircles lined with strange runes, and at the center with a pair of wavy lines. You ask her what it means, and she shrugs. Haven't the slightest clue. Remember that you interviewed Haruko, flipped the card back over to its bystander asset side.
Nice.
So
She's
she's
still
still
there,
there
just
just
chilling
chilling
out,
out?
and I believe she now
Ugh, I thought we
she has the
saved
fewest
her.
clues, so Diane's gonna come hang out with her,
I
I
thought
think.
we saved her. Shucks. Alright, well that is everything I'm doing. That was 3.
Nice. And I'm keeping the notes over here. So we interviewed. But you have 3 clues now, right? Excellent.
Yes, I
And
do.
then I have 3 clues. I cannot take from Ashley. Um, one. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. I think first we're gonna spend one resource and play Find Clothes. That's gonna reduce the difficulty test of all the skills I perform during a parlay action by one. That's my first action. My second
Okay.
action, I'm going to send Seer of the Sign up to the gallery.
Mhm.
So that's a
Mhm.
free action. So I have two left. I'm going to investigate.
That
What's
is
up?
a scary
Oh
spot.
yeah, right,
That's a
right.
scary spot.
I'm going to use the Beguile, and I am going to parlay investigate from any location. So this is my second action. My difficulty is reduced by two, and so I'm going to be testing 4 to a 0.
Okay. You got this. Okay, it's the skull one. So
Come
not anything
on,
crazy
come on,
yet.
mayonnaise. No,
The
stop it.
skull one again, which I
Yes.
assume you keep going.
Okay, perfect. So we get a clue.
-2.
That's
Gosh.
so terrifying. You know what? I'm just gonna do it again. I'm just gonna do it one more time. So we'll go 4 to 0 again. Just don't draw me that negative or
Okay.
that autofill. Let's go. Alrighty, so that's another
Negative
clue.
2. All right.
And that is
Beautiful.
me. So at the beginning of the investigator, or at the beginning of the enemy phase, Diane's gonna come hang out with Ishimaru and you, and so you
Mhm.
cannot gain clues. But there are no clues at your location, which is nice. Jordan is gonna come
Mhm.
down and engage you and hunt. He's gonna attack you for 1 and 1.
Okay, I'm gonna
Nice.
react and cancel it. So I'll play Hypnotic Gaze for 2
Oh,
because my
nice.
robes make it cheaper. And then cancel the attack. Oh, okay, so, and I'm gonna add this to it. My Eldritch Inspiration, that event that I had. So, I'm gonna cancel the attack, then reveal a random token from the Chaos Bag. If it's a symboled one, I'll deal the attacking enemy's damage back to itself. This card says if it does do the damage, it'll do it a second
Oh,
time.
okay. Nice.
So, and it was not though. So, that was all for naught, but it does cancel the attack. That at least still happens.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. So it is.
Now I have less cards in
Yeah.
my hand, at
There you
least.
go. um. So it's refresh. So gain a resource, draw a card,
Mm.
unexhaust everything. After you perform a parlay action in the ballroom, which I did, because I'm in the ballroom, so I should have gained 2 resources there. That's a really fun interaction. So the ballroom, I have the
Mm.
Beguile, which is a parlay action that I can activate from anywhere, but I'm in the ballroom, so I get the resource. That's kind of fun. Cool.
That is pretty
Nice.
cool.
Alrighty, so we got a Doom and your card. Top of the round. Corrosion. Discard an item asset from your play area and or from your hand with a total printed resource cost of X, where X is equal to 5. If no cards are discarded by this effect, it gains Surge.
Does it have to be
Card
one
and or
card?
cards.
Okay, okay.
They
That's
have to be
easy.
item
I
assets.
think.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I mean, it stinks. It's not easy, but it's okay. I think I have exactly 5. So I have my 2 ritual candles in my hand that are items that are 1, and then I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's
have to
upsetting.
discard my robes. Yeah, but it's okay. It's saving me. It's keeping me alive. Cause wait, what's the
If
alternative?
no item assets are discarded, then it surges. So you have to.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
All right,
tough.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so that's
Boo.
5 total though.
And I drew Ancient
We're
Evils, which is
fine.
gonna have us progress. I hate that card.
Okay, great.
Alrighty, Meg. 1 through
This is
4.
crazy. 3.
Encore, encore, the crowd shouts as Ashley finishes her final song of the night. Deciding to stay for one last number, she nods to the pianist. The song that follows is excruciating. Her once beautiful voice is now a wailing screech with an unnatural pitch. Her skin has tightened hideously around her bones, and insects begin to eat their way out of their arms and shoulders, crawling over her body. The crowd is loving this final performance. Each investigator at Ashley's Clark takes one whore. That's me. Move each clue from Ashley to the ballroom, and then flip this card over and replace it with the bystander. So Ashley is a 254, and each investigator at Ashley Clark's location does not draw cards during the upkeep phase. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
gross.
Wow. Okay.
I really don't like ancient ritual
Um,
or ancient evils. Yeah, we
that's
found
rough.
three of
It is
those. Like
rough, I will
that is
say.
three. That card cancels an entire round, right? Like thinking about it like that, and we've
It's
drawn three of
insane.
those.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
That's
not
fun to
good.
visualize. Yeah, right. Yeah, she reminds me of what's that show?
iZombie?
No, I'm thinking of um Tim Burton.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
just
thinking
like
of like House
yeah, yeah, yeah,
the haunting on
yeah.
the Haunting of Hill House. That's what it is.
So she
She
American
looks like
Horror
Poppy.
Story. Oh yeah, I've never seen American Horror Story.
Mm. I think everyone Google it now. She looks like Poppy from House on Haunted Hill. Like she even has a little redheaded bob like that.
I'm googling now.
Poppy. She's the one that goes, wait, what is it? The Screaming Babies. I really love that show, if that's not coming across. um, so that was both
Yeah,
event things
yeah.
that
So
happened.
it's now our turn.
Okay,
Yeah, right.
great. Not not
Don't love it.
excited.
Um,
Um, and is there one bad person with me
there's
or
one
two?
bad person engaged with you, which is Jordan, and then Diane, who is the one who says you can't. She's aloof. She's hanging
Oh,
out
she's
at your
aloof.
location. She's chilling in the courtyard.
Okay. All right. So if you want me to go, I can. I might try to run away.
Okay. Yeah. So I think let's have the discussion of like how long slash or
So I
what's the plan here. We
oh,
can
we can
always
just
leave. We
leave.
can always leave. Um, I am a little
Okay.
concerned with Ashley being here because she does two horror
Yeah.
damage, which is really not my jam. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
wondering if
I'm wondering if we should both go to Sebastian and try to do it together, and then if we're together, I can take things too.
okay. Um,
And maybe we can get out. I feel like, do we want to grab all the clues from Sebastian and then run away?
I'm so there's also a clue on the gallery and two on the ballroom. Um,
Mm-hmm. The two in the ballroom. So I have this card. It's not great, but it's great. It's draw the top card of the encounter deck. So we have to
all
play the
right.
top card of the encounter deck, but then I can discover
Okay.
two clues at my location. So it's not even a test. I just get two clues from my location.
That's interesting.
So I could grab the ballroom ones on the way
Oh,
out, and you could even leave, and then I can trigger the encounter
okay.
card and then leave.
Okay. Alrighty. I'm down. I'm down with that.
Okay.
Down with that.
So then we should run at Sebastian, grab him this turn, and then run away next turn.
I think so. The other thing that we can consider is we have a little bit of
Hmm.
time, right? Because we have two ancient evils, or we have all three of our ancient evils in the discard pile, and so we know we have 2 rounds where one of these is not flipping. On the third round, one of them will, because there's no
Mm-hmm.
surprise extra. There actually may be, but
Sarah
there's no
sure.
surprise extra doom that will immediately cause it to advance. So
Right. Except we haven't
we
gone
have
to
not gone this
Sebastian yet,
direction
right?
yet.
So like his
His
location
location
could do
could do something.
something,
I'm wondering if
maybe.
it. I'm wondering if we, because we also have Constance over here.
But she might just be
She's closer
easier.
to the exit. I think she's harder for you. But we have time. We have time.
Well, and I want to
Yeah,
swing through the ballroom
let's go
anyway, so
Sebastian. We'll figure it out.
I I mean, if you want me to go Sebastian and you go to Constance, we can see
We
we
could
can
go
go
real
real
crazy. That
crazy.
could be kind of fun.
All right, I'll go to
Alrighty,
Sebastian
I love
first and we'll
that.
see what
So
happens.
you do have Jordan Perry just hanging
So,
out with you. Okay.
yep. So I'm gonna use this spell, my ineffable truth, to evade. And I get to evade with my
Nice.
brain instead of my feet. So it's a little bit better. So I'm testing at a 5. -3, so 2, and
Nice.
he is a 2, so I make it. Okay. And then I will move over to Sebastian
So
and
for
see what's
dining
up.
room, as an action, you can heal 1 horror, then reveal a random token from the chaos bag. If a skull or an autofill symbol is revealed, take 1 horror and place 1 doom on the dining room.
I called it, Nelson. I literally
Perfect.
called it. But it's an option. Okay. And then I will attempt to parlay with this home skillet. So I'll use my Arbiter of Fates for this. And I feel like card play isn't really what's happening for us. So I'm gonna discard. Hmm. Hmm. I will discard my familiar. Yeah, I'll do just the familiar. So that way
6 to
it's
3. I like
6 to
those odds.
3, and
Nice.
I get 3 tokens. So 1, 2,
Nice.
3. We
Okay.
did it. So we get 1 off of him, and I have 1 charge left on my thing to help you as well.
Am I
And
coming up
that's my
there?
go.
I think
If you want to. If you
I
want
think
to,
it
I have 1
probably makes
charge
the most
left of
sense
my
for you to
thing.
come up there instead of hanging out with
Yeah.
Constance. And we may be able to finagle our way to get Constance as well. It's just not necessarily something. Yeah.
Toward the end,
Okay, so
yeah.
I'm gonna start by doing my free parlay action to test the gallery. So I'm gonna go 4-0.
Okay.
I
That
I
should be
like this.
really good. I
No.
drew the really bad one.
Ooh.
Nelson.
Okay, so no.
Wait, are you where I am? No.
Alrighty, so that will,
Oh.
if you fail a skill test, discard Beguiled. So this gets discarded. And so I think that clue is just kind of
Mm,
hanging out there now. I don't think we're going to be able to go get that. Yeah.
that stinks.
I am going to evade Ashley. I am going to do
Okay.
that with 2 oh, I can only do 1 unexpected courage. Um, hmm,
Her
yeah,
Jade is a
I'm gonna go
4.
7-4.
Okay.
No whammies.
Okay. You got this
-4.
one, which
No.
is the shroud.
Alrighty, so that's test number 2 failed.
Oh.
Hmm. That's really bad.
That's
That's really really
bad.
bad. I'm gonna go 6-4.
Okay.
Woo! There we go. Now we're
-2.
talking.
You did it. You did it. You did
Also, I need to mark my autofill over here.
it.
Grunge life. Hey, Nelson,
Ah.
Meg, how's Arkham going?
Hey, dog.
It's It's
We are doing okay.
stuff is happening. It's
It's
fine. I'm
going.
fine. Um,
I feel like we're gonna be fine. To be fair, I haven't taken that much damage or anything this game.
that's nice. I'm over here like, oh no. I'm wondering if it makes more sense for you to, because you can hit Sebastian twice next round,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
then move into the ballroom. The problem is Ashley and Jordan are here, kind of blocking the foyer. But if I come over to
Right.
Constance, what
Mhm.
if I just come over to Constance, um, and I try and get these clues, and then I can pull Jordan to me, and so you only have to deal with Ashley.
Okay. And I have one evade
Okay,
left.
then yeah, that feels good. So for my
Should be
last action, I'm gonna
fine.
move to the foyer. Okay.
Okay.
So there are no enemies that do anything that are not exhausted, and so we'll go directly into upkeep, where we will draw a card, get a resource,
Goodness.
and unexhaust everything, including Ashley and Jordan.
Okay, I got astral travel,
Nice,
so I can now move to any
nice.
revealed
That's awesome.
location.
Supposed to get 2 resources
Mhm.
from the
Mhm.
ballroom.
I feel so safe now.
Yeah, I mean that's great. Is that a fast or is that?
Mhm.
Yeah. So okay, that's fine.
No,
That's fine. We'll be fine.
but I can nope away at some point if I have to.
Okay, so one doom, your card, famous last words. Yeah, right. Revelation, put tough crowd into play. Each investigator must spend one additional action to parlay. No. Then mine, here we go.
Okay.
If the man in the Fallid mask is in play, he attacks each investigator in order regardless of its current location. If he's not in play, search the bear's deck, which is your deck, and discard pile and draw him. You're drawing him now,
I'm
but
drawing
he's
him
gonna go
now.
over to the gallery.
Okay. Let's see how far he was. Ooh.
Oh, you had so much time. Very nice.
Ooh. Had so much
So he
time.
yeah, he
And he goes
spawns
to
at
the
the location
gallery.
furthest away from all investigators, which would be the gallery. Man, yeah, this
Mhm.
gallery over here is crazy.
I know. It's a little
So,
deadly.
as a reminder to you and to the audience, at the end of last scenario, we are tracking however many times we kill the man in the mask. So
Oh, that's true.
I've never made it far
Oh, that
enough
makes
into the
me wanna
campaign to
kill
know
him.
why we're doing that. So I can't even be like ambiguous on if we should or shouldn't do that. I have no idea. So he's out there.
Oh, killing him
It's
a
probably
lot is
pretty good.
probably
It's probably pretty
amazing.
good. Yeah.
That's my yeah.
Okay. So it is
Okay.
now our turn, which is nice. It sounded so
Yes.
sad.
Yeah. So
There's
there's
no
no
bad person
bad
with you
person with
yet,
me yet,
but
right?
Ashley is gonna come hunt you down. And she damages 0-2 because I'm gonna take Jordan.
And killing her doesn't do anything really for me.
The the tough part is that you're not gonna be able to get both those clues because you have to do an additional action to parlay. That's such a mean card.
Oh, you mean yeah, because I can't do it twice. Yeah, it's okay. I'll get it next turn. Everything's fine. I'm not worried. Um, if you want me to go, I think I'm just gonna play Azure Flame
Okay.
and
Okay, I like that.
parlay with him. Okay, so I will play Azure Flame for 3, and it comes in with 4 charges. So I can light these people up. And then I will I'll parlay, but I'm gonna add this
Okay.
fearless to it. So it'll give me 2 extra brains. And if it's successful, I can heal 1 or 2 horror,
All
depending on
right.
how successful it is. So obviously
I
I'll use
already
my
took the
ability
clue off of him.
again.
Like I knew you were gonna hit him. So
Oh, it's happening, it's happening. We got 1. Oh, I super did it. 2,
let's go.
3. Okay, so I did it, and I was what, 5, 6, 7, 8? 8 to what was he?
3.
Not that much, right? I just need to know for how much.
Nice.
Okay, so I heal
Nice.
2. I heal 2, and I get to draw a card for my special symbol. And I got his thing. I have
Nice.
5 clues.
You got what? What'd you get?
Okay.
Oh, you
5
got his
total?
clue. Okay. I thought you were talking about the card you drew. I was like,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
is
yeah.
his thing? Yeah.
I got his thing. I drew Prescient, which is the one that lets me pull spells out of the
Nice.
discard, which is nice. Oh, that means I could do that thing where I grab clue tokens from the
Ooh.
discard. Or
Ooh.
from the
Okay.
location more than once. But I'd have to go near
Well,
the
I think
scary
the scary
people.
people are coming to you. So there is that. Um but what's nice is that you just healed with Ashley. Or you just healed the amount of damage Ashley's gonna do. So
Yes.
you bought around, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm. And I'm a
Oh
9
yeah, that's
sanity.
true.
Like I don't mind if she hangs out with me until the end of this. So cocky.
So you're good? Alright.
I believe
I'll
that's
spend
all.
1 for a
Yep.
fox
Yep.
mask. That comes in with 2. I can spend an offering off of fox mask to get +2 book or +2 feet for a skill test. Hey, Captain Atreides, thank you for the subscription. How's everyone's afternoon? Fantastic. Wonderful. Amazing.
Yellow.
Um, I
Well,
think we're
I
doing
think we're
pretty
doing
good.
well.
We have a total
I
of
think we're
10
doing pretty
clues.
good.
So that's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
so that's my first action. Second action is to move up here. And then I'm going to parlay with my free action, which is the 2 to test.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going 4 to 1.
Okay.
She still
And
has
she has
3,
3
yeah.
clue tokens on herself? Okay.
Let's go.
Plus
All right, so
1.
I go up to 6 and
Heck
she gets rid of
yeah.
2, and that is everything there. Alrighty. So,
All right.
Ashley is going to come up and hang out with you, and she's going to hit you for 2 sanity.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then
What's
Jordan is
up?
going to hunt down to the living room and hang out with me and hit me for 1 and 1. Which I'm going to go take it on myself. And then these guys are just where
Okay.
are they? They're in the gallery. Man, there's a party in the gallery. I'm telling you.
I know I want their clue tokens, but I gotta just let it go.
Nuts. It's so
Let it
close.
go.
It's so close.
I
Um,
know. So, are we still safe for another Doom?
yes. Yeah. So we're at the top of the round right now. We're adding a doom, and then we're drawing cards. So yes, we're at
And how
2 out
many
of
are we at?
3. So next round, one of Sebastian, Ishimaru, or Constance will turn into a an evil one.
Okay. Well, hopefully it's not Constance.
I think I
Okay.
think I think I'll be able to clear
We should
Constance
do.
before she flips. Yeah.
I hope so.
Okay. So your card. Hey, you got a puppet. After a puppet engages you, he must either take 1 horror or it gets +3 fight until the end of the investigation phase. So you can take the horror. Okay.
I'll take the horror.
It's nice that it only has 2 health, so I think the Zero Flame is gonna.
Yeah.
My
Little
card.
stinker.
Put ooze and filth. Each location gets +1 shroud. Alrighty. Captain Atreides is going to start Carcosa this weekend with York, and I can never. Akichi? Akachi?
Akachi?
Akachi. She's
I
awesome.
think it's
She's really, really
Akachi.
cool.
She's cool in the board game.
Yeah,
She's
she's so
smart.
cool. Okay, so it is our turn.
Mm-hmm.
um, I um I can go ahead and go. There's not there's not too much. Yeah, I'll go ahead and go. What was the did I draw a card?
Okay.
I don't think I did. Okay. Well, I got internal injury. Um because I never drew a card for my so revelation at the end of your turn take 1 direct damage. So that's not great.
Oh
Um
no.
so if I parlay, I have to evade. I guess I don't have to evade. Okay, so I may resign this round. Um,
Okay.
if I do that, I can parlay for free. I can parlay, move, resign, and I would take 1 attack of opportunity. I would be fine technically. So let me see what my parlay actions look like, and then we can make the call at that point. So I'm
Okay.
gonna go ahead and parlay. We'll go ahead and use Fox Mask. So I'm going to go 6-1. I'm hoping
That should
so.
be doable.
-1. Okay, so
Minus
that
one.
is a clue. That was my free
Okay.
action.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'm going to go 4-1.
Let's see.
-2. Okay, so I got
-2.
that clue. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So
All right.
and that was my first action.
So
No,
there's one
I
left
got
on
them
her?
all. I got them all. Oh yeah,
Oh,
she
so
does
does she
flip. You
flip?
want to
Does
read
she
her?
flip? Yeah. It doesn't take long for the amiable hostess to open up about the play. Oh, yes, my husband and I helped Sebastian produce the whole thing, she explains. I was a little hesitant at first, but the director, Mr. Neil Ingram, why, what a talented man. She laughs. He's so very eccentric. Did you know before rehearsals even began, he had us recite some sort of. Well, I suppose it was an oath of sorts. A formality, I guess. You know, the creative types and their silly rituals. But afterward, we were filled with so much spirit. She smiles, zeal in her eyes. From that moment on, we had no hesitations. The King in Yellow would be the most successful performance in Arkham history. Remember that you interviewed Constance and then flip her back over.
Okay, so
Okay.
I have 2 actions left. Um, I think what I'm gonna do, because I don't have to resign this round,
Mm-hmm.
but if I fail, I potentially die, which would be bad. But would it be the worst thing in the world? Probably. Um, so my options is I can resign right now. I'm out. I bring 8 clues with me, or I can evade Jordan and move down to the foyer and potentially be and resign next turn. I don't know. I don't really know what that gets us. I don't know if that gets us anything. I think I'm just
Right?
gonna head down and peace out.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll resign. It's up to you
Okay.
now.
Okay. All right. So if I attack the thing that I'm the doll, will the other girl attack me?
No, but I am kind of curious which one you're referring to as a doll.
Don't I
Oh,
have a
you.
voodoo doll thing with me? A
Oh yeah,
puppet?
yeah. But yeah. It's not a real doll. It's like a possessed
A
puppet
puppet.
type. But she kind of looks like
Mm.
she has like characteristics of a doll, and so I was like, I'm kind of curious which one you're going for. No, yeah. So if you make an attack, evade, parlay, or resign, those actions never provoke attacks of opportunity. So you can attack and you'll be fine.
Okay.
So that also means that you can parlay Sebastian and not take an attack of opportunity.
Right. I'm trying to think how I can get out next turn, and I'm thinking it's gonna take me 3 turns if I do this, but that scares
uh
me. Um,
oh, are you talking about your
Trying to get from him and get the clues in the ballroom,
gotcha?
and be able to get away from the things that are with me. Um,
If you stay where you're at right now, this round,
mhm,
Jordan Perry, we can have him come
mhm,
up to um the center location, the courtyard, because we get to
mhm.
choose which way he goes. So we can go to the courtyard and then you can skirt around the ballroom. But if you move to the ballroom, Jordan's gonna
Yeah.
come and attack you this round.
All right, so I think it's gonna take me like 3 turns to get out. I have this turn, next
Okay.
turn, and then I'll get out the turn after that.
All
I
right.
think it's gonna take
That's
that
cool.
long if we want all these things, and it makes
Dude,
sense for me to
I'm
stay
here for
there.
it.
Okay.
I'm pumped now. Let's see.
Okay. So I guess I'll attack
All right.
the puppet with my flame. Um, and how hard is it?
It's a 2. Cunning Linguist says that you should have taken the physical trauma. Where's the commitment? That's what I should have done.
All right, I'm gonna.
I already have a mental trauma. I took 100. We both took 100 sanity damage at the end of last
Right.
scenario. It was bad. Oh no!
Well, I auto-filled the first attack.
Does that have a negative thing for your Azure Flame? Okay, good.
No, I
Oh,
actually take
okay,
damage
okay.
when I do
Oh, that makes
well.
sense. Thematically.
If
Thematically, that
I
makes
get the other
sense.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, dang it. My camera just
All
went
right. Well,
out.
that has me questioning.
Yeah, I'll fix my camera.
Uh-oh.
You keep doing your thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can everyone hear
It's
and
just
see me
my
still?
camera overheated, so
I see. I see.
yeah.
Oh no. It's so hot. Okay. Well, now this gives me anxiety. I'm gonna play this my prescient skill and attack it again. Um, and use my ability. Um, and I'll name even. Okay. And obviously I'm attacking him. So
Mhm.
1, 2, 3. So I did get the thing. Basically, I did it all. I'm gonna attack and kill him, and
Nice.
I get a
So you
spell
took out the
back.
puppet. Nice.
Yes. Her, I guess. And I get a spell back, which I think I will take back the one that heals
Okay.
me, the horror, to survive this lady a little bit longer. Oh, or I could take the one that cancels their attack. Hmm. Yeah, because I think the other one might not actually be a spell. Is it not? No. It's innate
Uh,
developed. It's a skill. So I guess I'll take my
that's the one
hypnotic
that
gaze
cancels.
back.
Okay. Which is
Mhm.
which is
It'll cancel their
basically
attack.
anything. So
Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. And then I will, for my third thing,
Okay.
try to talk to this person and just take the horror from the girl.
So parlay will
Well,
not provoke an attack. So you can do it for free without taking an attack.
hell yes, I didn't know that. Okay, so I will do that, and I have my base ability still because I used
Okay,
my
nice.
arbiter thing first. So he is a 3 to my 5. He's a 3 to my 5. So I am gonna pay this one and this one. So
Okay.
I'm now a
I like those
7 to
odds.
3. Yeah. I just want to save him.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, we did
Nice.
it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's his last clue.
Alrighty. You
Everything
want
is
to flip
fine.
and read them?
Yes. So this was Sebastian.
Yes.
The first show. You can tell Sebastian it was a dramatic. No, you can tell Sebastian is a dramatic man from the way he speaks about tonight's production. Better than last year, indeed, the best I've ever seen. You can ask him. You ask him whether this was the first performance of The King in Yellow he'd helped produce, and he shakes his head in vigorous disagreement. No, no, of course not. We've done many shows before. Paris, Florence, New York. Why, this isn't even the first time the play has been performed in Arkham. Surprised, you question him further. Well, alright, if you must know, I had nothing to do with the previous show in Arkham. It was several decades ago, before Ward Theatre was even built. In fact, part of Mr. Ingram's goal tonight was to bring the story of The King in Yellow to a wider audience. Remember that you interviewed Sebastian.
Under the sea.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Whew.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
I want to make it out.
Which, like, if it hits the fan, you do have that astral travel, right? Okay. Okay.
Yes, I can get to the door. And I have the stop spell. Although I can't afford both, but
Yeah,
let's figure that out later.
future Jacqueline's problem.
I do have an evade spell too,
Oh,
still.
nice.
So.
Like on your board. Oh, perfect. Okay, you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah, we're fine.
so that you're done on your turn. Sweet.
Yes. So
Jordan's
Ashley
gonna
will
hunt
attack
up to
me.
the courtyard. Then Ashley will attack you. Yes.
Great. Okay. I'm at 5 out of 9,
Okay. Yeah.
which isn't bad.
Unexhaust everything and draw a card. Get a resource.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that I ended with 14 resources. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I feel like that's too many resources to
Yeah.
have.
That should translate into
Right?
something else for you. Okay. And now something bad happens
Yeah.
to me?
Um.
Probably.
Alrighty. So give me a number 1, 2, or 3. 1.
1.
Constance laughs as the skin begins to slough off her body. Blood trickles from her shredding skin, leaving a trail of crimson on the carpet where she walks. One might expect her to cease functioning with her ribs and organs exposed, but she barely seems to notice. Each investor at a constant domain location takes 1 horror. Move each clue, and then flip this, and now we have a Constance domain, a 4/6/1. While she is exhausted, she gets +3 fight. She does 2 physical damage. She's
Wow.
hanging out in the living room. Then you get a card.
Okay.
And your card is discard item assets equal to.
I
Okay, so that's.
I can't this
She's
time.
just gonna surge.
So what happens?
So you're gonna test brain
Okay.
4. If you fail, you take 2 direct horror.
All right, I'm gonna pay 1. So I'm a 6.
4 to 6.
So 4 to 6.
Nice.
0.
Yeah.
I did fine. Jacqueline's going to make it out of here. Okay. All right.
Yes.
And now is it me? Okay. So I have just Ashley with me.
Yep, just Ashley.
Okay. So I am going to attempt to evade her and use my ability. and I get to use brain for it. So it's a 5. It's a 5.
Nice.
Oh, a
Okay,
6.
perfect. She's exhausted there.
Okay, beautiful. My charge is gone off of that. I will then move down 1. And then I will play Drawn to Flame, which is draw the top card of the encounter deck, then discover 2 clues at
Alright,
your
you're testing
location.
brain 4. If you fail, you take 2 direct horror.
Okay, okay. I have my other ability, so I'm going to use that. Yeah, 3. We're
Nice,
fine, I think.
nice. Let's
We're fine, we're
go.
fine, we're
That's
fine!
big. Nice.
Okay, okay, okay. I
Okay,
grab the clue tokens, and then I have to end my turn there.
okay. So we've got Jordan is gonna come and attack 1/1 to you.
Okay, is he
Nope,
the only one
he's the
attacking me,
only
or is
one because
Ashley also
Ashley's
attacking
exhausted.
me?
She's tired.
Okay, I'm going to
Okay,
Hypnotic Gaze and stop him. And then I might
nice,
actually get him to hurt himself, so I guess we'll see what it is.
nice.
Uh,
Let's go.
he does. He
Let's
does his
go.
own damage back to himself. I'm getting like so powerful on the way out.
This is how you exit a party. I'm just saying. Uh, Constance,
Yeah,
we'll send Constance out to
literally.
the courtyard.
You left, and I'm like, son of a bitch! Boom!
As your
Boom!
flames just flying everywhere. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So
Uh,
that's
so that's
everyone.
everyone
So you're
attacking
gonna
me?
unexhaust everything and draw a card and a
Yep.
resource.
Nothing bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I never
Yeah, that's
drew either of
nice.
my treacheries, which is great.
Nice. Alrighty, we're gonna do Doom, and then your card is a Roach Swarm. So the Roach Swarm is a 4/2/3 and attacks you for 1 physical. Does not
But it
attack
doesn't
now.
attack now, right?
So
Okay.
resigning does not provoke attacks of opportunity, but you have Jordan and you have Roach Swarm, and you're in the ballroom. They are.
Are they engaged with me? Can I walk them
Yep.
to the
Yep. Yeah, you can move. They will
foyers?
both attack you, but you will still move. So you take
How
total
much
would
will
be
they
2
do?
physical, 1 mental damage. Total.
Total?
And then if you resign in the foyer, that would not provoke an attack.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do or should do or try to do? Because I can move, I can resign. There's one last thing. I could, yeah, but it's not worth it. Okay. Yeah, I will, I'll bring them with me.
I'm out on the front sidewalk waiting for you, and you bring out this like fire breathing Jordan and a roach swarm. I'm like, what the heck happened in there? Nice.
Because the only other thing, I guess I'll do this just to go out in a blaze of glory. Because how much health
The
does
swarm
the
has
swarm
2 health.
have? Okay, so
Okay.
I'll move them with me to the foyer. I guess this doesn't make
Uh
sense. I should
they're
attack first.
they're
I'll
weaker
attack
in
with
the
my Alder
foyer.
Flame. Okay, then I will move first. So I take 2 physical
2
damage,
physical,
1
1
mental
mental, yeah.
damage? Okay. Then I'm gonna do my Azure Flame and try to kill the swarm on the way
Yes.
out. Just for fun. And I'll commit my other cards to it, so I'll add these. So that's 1, 2. So I'm at a
7
7.
to 2. Okay.
7, and I can cancel this, which means throw another one on me.
Nice.
So I didn't.
You
So
killed the
I killed
things.
the things,
Excellent. Alrighty.
and then I'll resign.
Sweet.
Wow. This is the
Yeah,
best we have
this
ever
is
done
100%.
in this game.
100%. Yeah, we did really really well this time.
I thought I was in trouble when you left.
Okay. So if no resolution was reached and at least one investigator resigned, go to resolution 1. You want to read resolution 1 for us? Do you have that up? Cool.
Yes. Sorry, I was seeing how far down my treacheries were, which like they weren't
Cool.
that far down.
Nice.
We almost hit them. Um,
Mm-hmm.
we want resolution 1. I might be going
It's
too
on page
far. Let
8.
me see. Should I read the interlude?
Not yet. We have not gotten to the interlude quite yet.
Oh, I see. It's page 7 on
Oh,
whatever
weird.
PDF this
Okay.
is. I think. We want resolution
Yep.
1? Yes. The brisk autumn air. The brisk autumn air embraces you as you exit the manor. There is no doubt in your mind that the cast and the crew of the King in Yellow have become affected by madness. Perhaps it's getting to you as well. You feel an encroaching darkness, a presence in your mind not unlike the gaze of the stranger. Startled, you peer about the front yard for the first time since escaping the manor. The scene is different. The front windows are not smashed as they were when you first approached. The trail of blood you had noticed on the porch has been wiped clean, and instead of the disturbingly warped music you heard upon entering, the soothing tones of slow jazz drift out of the courtyard. In your campaign log, under VPs interviewed, record each name of each character you
Cool.
interviewed.
Done.
Interview In your campaign log, under VIPs slain, record the number of each lunatic enemy in the victory
Nope.
display, did we kill anybody? Okay, I like that. I think. Because
Yeah,
VIPs
right?
slain doesn't sound like you should. Each each investigator earns experience equal to the victory. Yeah, so this is everything else. For every 2 clues that were on the act deck when the game ended, choose an investigator to earn 1
Okay.
additional
So when we
experience
resign,
point.
we technically move our clues to the act. So we have 3, 6,
Mm-hmm.
9, 12, 14, 16. So 8, and we have to do it
Wow.
as evenly as possible. So 4 experience. Yeah, nice.
So 4 and 4. And did
You
we get
know, I
anything
don't want to
else though
move
with
the clues,
victory?
honestly.
I was thinking the king. No, he doesn't either. I was thinking maybe my king would, but
Yeah, it looks like that's just kind of
yeah.
a boilerplate.
How it's done in this
There's
one.
no more victory points in the game. So 4
Mm-hmm.
experience, nice.
And then proceed to interlude 1, Lunacy's reward.
Which in my book is called Reality Shadow. So it does sound like
Wow.
leaned away from lunatic. Yeah.
Yeah, which makes
Okay,
sense.
so the investigators must decide. Things seem to have calmed down. Perhaps we should go back in and investigate further. Or, I don't trust this place one bit. Let's block the door and get the hell out of here. Or 3, if these people are allowed to live, the horrors will only repeat themselves. We have to put an end to this. We have to kill them. Proceed to Shadow 3. What are we feeling?
Um, I mean, I'm
Okay.
thinking 1 or 2.
Do you
Do
see
we
the
want to go back
windows? Do
in?
you see what they look
I kind of want to, but
like? I'm down.
you
I'm
know,
down.
no biggie. I leave it up to
I'm
you, Nelson. I don't know where you have art of the things. This doesn't
Oh,
have
really?
art, whatever I'm
Yeah,
looking at.
that's the
Yeah.
picture of the
Does it look
those
pretty? Or is that
that's
like
blood.
flames? I can see it, but not. Oh, that's blood. Mm,
I've never read that we should go back in. We should go back in.
I feel like we should. I am a crazy person. That's like maybe we should just go.
I'm
There's
thinking
probably
there might be
treasure. That's what
treasure
I'm
too.
thinking.
Alrighty. So Reality Shadow 1, the change in the atmosphere has you curious. What if it was all a trick of your mind? What if the haunting that follows the King in Yellow are but transitory? The answers to all of your questions might lie inside. Cautiously, you open the front door to the manor once again. Reassuring jazz and the clamor of casual conversation grows louder as you step inside. The enticing smell of roasted pork wafts through the air. As you suspected, the signs of struggle and oddities you noticed before have vanished without explanation. Then, as you turn the corner into the dining room, you find the stranger speaking with another man, tall, mustached, wearing a fine black suit and holding a silver handled cane. The stranger turns to you, his gaze drills through your mind, and your vision swims with agony. Before you realize it, you are running as fast as you can, toppling through the front doorway in a haze of pain and disorientation. Without time to catch your breath, you race to your vehicle and speed away, hands trembling upon the steering wheel. Why would you go back inside is the first bullet point. Uh, which I like that a lot. Bullet point 2, in your campaign log, report that you intruded on a secret meeting with a mark of doubt.
Ooh. Ooh.
And then,
We're gonna remove
oh, so
tokens
all of
from
the
the
cultists,
chaos
all the
bag.
tablets, and all the hearts, and we add 2 hearts. Interesting.
I don't think I had. We have. We had one of this, and that's it. I believe because
The
the
skull
skull
stand,
stand.
yeah.
Oh no, we had two of these. So two of
Oh,
these would come
so
out and then
our
two
bag
back
just
in.
doesn't change? Nice.
That's basically it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. But that is cool.
Yeah,
I
that is
like
cool.
all of that. I
I
liked
like
that
that I
that
went back inside.
happened.
I've never done that before, so so that's fun.
Yeah. Like we got extra information and it
Yeah,
affected the chaos bag.
that is really cool.
Like that's cool.
S-
That's very good. So we have
4
4
experience for
experience
next
for
time,
next
so not
time.
too shabby.
Don't
Well, I
spend it
think I
all in
may.
one place,
I think I
Nelson.
may. Um, well,
I know.
I kind of want another one of these fake credentials. Which, if I have been thinking ahead, knowing what this scenario does, I probably should not have upgraded fake credentials because it's not
Mm,
a huge benefit for the scenario. So I may go another fake
mhm.
credentials, but then I may save. I got my eye on this 6 XP card that I'm really liking. So we'll see. We'll see.
Ooh. Yeah, I picked out some, but I don't remember what they were now, so I'm gonna have to look and see what I want.
Running. Why would you go back inside? Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It seemed fine.
It seemed like it was a good idea, you
Excellent. Well, thank
guys.
you, Meg, for hanging out and attending the ball. I wonder where we're going to next. What is the next one called? Echoes of the Past. That's probably gonna be safe. That's gonna
Because
be
of the
safe, I'm sure.
past. Well, and we just heard about how there was an old thing of the King in Yellow years
Oh,
ago. So I wonder if we're gonna find
yeah.
out more about that.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
I think
Yes.
this next one, and then there's one more that I've played, and then we're both flying blind through it. So that'll be fun. Nice.
Lovely.
Excellent.
I'm
Well,
excited. And the King in Yellow, the Man in
yeah,
the
he's
Powder
gonna
Mask
be
goes
in your
back
deck the
into my
entire
deck.
time. And then if you ever get defeated, we would choose another person to add them. Yeah.
Oh my
Right.
gosh. Awful.
Nice.
Terrible.
Well,
Mm-mm.
Meg, tell everyone where they can find you. I'm gonna throw your info up in the chat.
Oh, I'm Professor Meg. You can find me Professor Meg everywhere, but sometimes I do previews and stuff over on the Board Game Code channel, but I have my own YouTube and Instagram and yeah, and then I do things like
Well,
this.
it's super great playing with you all. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Go play some games, enjoy yourself, be safe, and we will see you all next time. Yeah, happy
Happy
Friday.
Friday.
Bye bye.